Bet you never heard a show like this before. Nah, not the girls next door. Bet you never heard a show like this before. Tune in. Yeah, yeah. Bet you never heard a show like this before. Tune in. Not the girls next door. Yeah. These girls ain't average. Sometimes sophisticated and sometimes savage. Not the girls next door. Bet you never heard a show like this before. Tune in.
Okay. Hey y'all, it's Carrie.
It's Stacy.
And it's me.
And we
we're
are not
the girls next
What?
door.
The fuck?
Oh, we messed that up.
I'm trying to know.
Back that shit the fuck
I'm
up.
gonna back it the fuck up.
Okay.
I'm not doing
You ready?
it again.
You ready?
I'm ready.
No, because I'm not ready.
Don't
I'm never
worry.
going to be
We're
ready.
about to get ready.
And we are not the girls next door.
Y'all did good.
And you know what? That's why
We're
I-
also three bitches on the block today.
Yes, 3 bitches on the block. Oh, you
Three
you
bitches
like
on the
it?
block. What?
Oh, I like
Yes.
that. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey,
So how y'all doing today?
we are doing
Knock
good.
it out. I'm sorry.
Sorry for the technical difficulties we had. You know, Carrie couldn't get it. So yes, I'm blaming it on Carrie.
All right.
Because I always do.
I'll take it.
I still don't see it. But
I'll take it.
whatever. So what's up, y'all?
Hey,
How
hey,
you doing?
y'all.
Oh, my. Thank you. What the hell was going
So,
on? Little dog.
I think that I had a good day.
You think you did?
Yes, I missed y'all. So, this was
Ooh,
excited.
I missed you too. Nigga. You even
Girl,
came to my house.
I can tell you
let
missed
me
me.
tell y'all something. Her damn rug, y'all. I almost fell asleep on her rug, y'all.
I do.
I walked in that thing and like my feet touched it, and the next thing you know, I swear to God, my body just like
You just lay on it.
like yeah. Just, I
She
was
gonna
just
say,
like,
she gonna say,
oh.
where you get this rug from? I
Uh-huh.
said it was in the other house. It's just in a different place.
Right.
And she was like, oh, like she was spraying her legs and arms. I'm like, what you making a snowman? Like it's the same rug.
No, her man.
I don't
she's
even
so
sit on the
funny.
couch when I go in there.
Yeah,
I lay on
exactly.
the rug.
That's exactly where I was at. I didn't
That's
even sit on the
exactly-
couch.
That's exactly what she did.
Exactly. So I think that I had a good time. I want to go back to Stacy's house to be
And lay
honest
on the
with
rug?
you.
And lay
Yes,
on
to
the-
lay on the rug. I don't even want to go home. I
Hey,
swear
my
to God.
godmother said this rug, it just feels so good on your feet. And I like,
Yes,
like
man.
for real, it's just a rug.
No.
Yeah.
But it's the rug I've
It's
had
soft.
I've had it for like 3 years and like
Soft.
What's the name of that? It's Pekka. Pekka. What's the name of that?
What?
Pekka.
what?
Pekka something. The rug. What kind of
I don't know.
It's shag,
a shag?
It's a shade.
I think. It's fur. It's a fur rug.
None of us know.
Why are you
It's-
looking like that?
it's
what
soft.
you wanted to say, alpaca?
Yeah, alpaca.
Hey, that-
No. Okay.
That's not what it is.
I think every rug is alpaca. 'Cause I like that.
Something is wrong with y'all. Seriously.
Dear
All right,
baby
y'all. We
Jesus.
need to get back.
Carrie, how was your day?
Man, I'm good now. I've been fighting some type of something. I think it might just be stress and mental. I'm trying to prepare for this move, so I've been out hustling in the streets. Trying to get all this money up.
Talking
They
about
gotta drop on his house in a couple weeks.
Talking about something. I know it's hard out here for a pimp. You know.
Gotta get the money for this rent.
Y'all are silly.
Exactly
Yeah.
how we feeling.
I think I had like a, you know how you just, what is, what's it called? When you just run out of energy, you just
Just
drain.
pure exhaustion.
What the hell is?
Pure
There's a name
exhaustion.
for it though,
Exhaustion.
but whatever.
Whatever.
It's cool. Yeah, but
I
yeah, I
don't
think
know
I
that.
don't know because I just started getting headaches and feeling nauseous, and I just couldn't move. So I had to lay in bed for like 2 days. I mean, I did my full-time job, but I can do that from bed. But anyway, I'm alright. I'm out here. I got a little drinky drink.
We out here.
I had a wonderful day. I worked all day, and that's it.
That's all you do.
Yes.
I worked all day, but it was like I got packages. My computer came. Put my
I like.
computer.
Oh, I got a package.
My Amazon stuff
They both
came.
got packages.
My tennis shoes came.
I got new shoes.
So today was a good day. Like that's why I feel like today was a good day. And
wanna see my
now
shoes.
it's about the storm, and
Yes.
we gonna get this together, and we gonna do what we do, and I'm gonna go back home and lay across my bed and play with my gun that I got for my birthday.
Damn.
So that's
I gotta
it.
come and order it for you.
Yeah, because it keep getting stuck. But
Yeah.
but other than that, today's topic is summertime and
Sun's out, buns out.
sun's out, buns out, and
Speaking of which,
yes.
how y'all feel about them hoochie daddy shorts?
I swear to God, y'all, I don't even want to talk about the hoochie though, because they so fucking extra. Like Carrie's being extra right now because she likes them. Stacy don't like them, and
all.
I'm like, I don't even want to talk about them. I have nothing before it, so I'm
All right,
like,
so this is going around the room. Carrie, give you your plus. Like, tell us why you like them.
I feel like when they're done right, they are sexy, but they can't be too like they have to be like a perfect length, and they can't
What's
be
the
on a
perfect
too
length?
big of a dude. You know what I mean? So it's got to be like
Big dudes need love too.
They do indeed, but I'm just saying they don't need love in the hoochie daddy shorts.
That's like, but
It's
that's
only
not
for
fair.
a specific build. Like you got to be tall, and and it can't be too short. It's only got to be like halfway up the thigh. Don't be taking it up too tall, too short, and your dick don't got to be hanging out the bottom. I saw a picture with the dude's dick head was hanging out the bottom.
I mean, if it's big, it's big.
but
Why
then
would
he doesn't need to wear them.
Okay, all right, well.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. Like when it's done right, it's cute. But you gotta be a specific body type, and you have to have the right ones on, and you gotta wear it right. Cause then there's other dudes out here that just like they think that they're bad bitches anyway, and they give off bad bitch energy. So that's just ooh.
All right, so this is the only part of your whole weird right I don't agree with, because as a plus size woman, you're telling me pretty much like how dudes do the girls, like because I'm plus size I can't wear it. So you're saying because they're
And that's just my preference. I didn't say you couldn't do it.
I know, but like so you're saying like you don't want to see a thick brother in it.
So
I
basically,
mean,
what
it
you're saying
doesn't matter.
is
Do
don't
you?
wear 'em.
It's not gonna attract me. It's not that I don't want to see it. I don't care. I'm gonna look and I'm gonna make my comments whether they're doing it or not. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm not gonna be. I'm not looking at it like how men do. Oh, you definitely don't need to have that on. Or somebody that's hating. I'm not gonna tell them they don't need to have it on. But I'm just not gonna look, and I'm not gonna be interested if it's not what I feel like it should look like. I'm not somebody that says anything about what anybody should do.
Okay.
Cause I'm fat.
So go ahead, you next.
All right.
Because that was yes.
That was a yes. I just don't like them because I feel like men shouldn't wear. That's like wearing Daisy Dukes. Like I just feel like men's shorts should come. You know how like you in school and you put your hands beside you and you're like you say if your shorts ain't to your tips or your fingers. I feel like men's shorts should be like that. Like they should be at least. I'll say it can be a little bit above your knee, but I'm not anything like.
How many inches above the knee is too many inches?
Anything over 3 inches above your knee is.
Okay.
You're giving me too much thigh as a man.
Yeah. Okay.
But then, so yeah. So I just feel like, ugh. Like, that's, it's like, you have on girl shorts.
Yeah.
And I'll say, do you have on girl shorts? Like,
Yeah.
that's truly what I feel like.
Oh, so you're gonna be mean?
No,
You're bullying.
I'm not bullying because
Yeah.
but I just, it's just not cute.
That's like a dude seeing you out in your sweat shorts that we all like to wear sometimes and saying, "Do you have on men's shorts?" You're doing what you just told me I shouldn't do.
You're right.
But that's how I feel about the whole
I take it
situation
back.
that y'all just both talked about.
So you as who has 5 boys.
Exactly, and I feel like I am not like. And first off, I have 5 boys, and I am a mother that take things serious when it comes down to these boys, and I'm not judgmental. So
are they wearing the shorts or not?
To be honest with you, if they come in my house with them shorts, I'm gonna tell them the same damn thing. Put them damn shorts. I probably ain't gonna say nothing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, see,
But my thing to
you
that
not
is I
feeling
want
the
to.
shorts, Nia. You don't
I'm
want to
not.
admit
It's
it.
not that I'm not feeling them. Because to be honest with you, if my baby have on some hoochie mama shorts on, and
What if
you
your
know, he
husband
has to
put
be
them
gay,
on?
my husband's not gonna wear that. I'm gonna say
Are
you
you
right
sure?
now. He is not. Curry, don't play with my fucking husband like that on this show, because we would go the fuck over. You know he'll pull up on this motherfucker. You know he don't wear no damn hoochie man.
I mean,
no
I
shorts.
don't know. I'm just
But,
saying. He
no,
had
I
on
think
some
Go
tight
ahead.
clothes the other day.
She don't like my husband.
It
wearing
wasn't that.
tight
He just wears
jeans.
tight jeans.
But y'all.
So if you
he
wear
is
tight
so
jeans, I feel like you're
sexy.
liable to wear hoochie daddy shorts.
But I-
He don't,
but-
he don't wear
But what
tight
the
jeans.
difference is with the even with
Okay.
the tight jeans, they say that's the style now.
That's the style.
that you
Yeah,
wear to
it
wear
is.
tight, and I absolutely
I hate it.
positively hate them.
I hate it.
Like, but I will say if he's bow legged, it does look cute, and I do not know why. You ever seen a bow legged man in tight jeans? Or not like
It's all
tight,
about
tight,
preference.
but
Yeah.
like, all right, you right, but
Everything
But I
boils
still
down to
I still
preference.
don't like them tight. Like
I don't know, but
can
them,
you run?
Them
You can't
hoochie
run in your
man-
jeans.
Them hoochie man shorts is not.
It's hoochie daddy.
These grown ass men walking around here with these hoochie daddy shorts. And I do think that everybody, you know, you be your own self. So if you look good with them, I'm going to say you that you look good with them. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to judge you if you don't look good with them, or I'm going to tell you that it don't.
So
look
what
good.
is your preference of length for
I don't
shorts
think
for
that
men?
I don't think it's a limit. It's what you wear and how you wear it and how it looks when you put it on.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's about a
Okay.
length for anything. I think it's just how you look good when you put them on. Because I've seen, like, I have a lot of male friends, gay friends. So, you know, they look good. I'm talking about real good. So I be like, shit, girl,
All right.
give me some of those shorts. But I ain't no ass no more, so I gotta talk about that later.
So at the end of the day, everything's all about preference.
I guess
Again,
so.
you're right.
Yeah.
I guess it's the preference of the person.
I guess so.
But please don't let me see any of my friends in no damn hoochie short.
Yeah, if I see one of my brothers in them,
Cause
So you're wrong.
hey, that's not even funny.
Hey y'all, we should.
hey yo,
Hey y'all, we should do a We need to do something with the boys because we haven't even got with the boys in a while. So you know what we should do? We should what is it? Prank them. I should prank them and do something, or we can.
But you're
do
telling
a
them right
thing.
now on the
So
air.
what? It doesn't matter because they don't think about things. They probably not even watching right now. They ain't even gonna go back to it. So
Okay.
So I think that either we can prank them. If we don't prank them, then I think that we should do something where it causes them to lose and they have to wear them.
Oh.
It's easy
Like
for
a,
them to.
it's like
to
a
lose.
bet. She wanted to
yeah,
make a bet.
exactly,
Yeah.
right.
Yes, we should do that with the boys and make them wear the hoochie.
No dude I know is gonna wear the shorts.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna wear them. I think they're gonna just be like, you gotta come up with
Hey,
something else. I
they
don't
gonna
see
make
them doing it.
Yeah, they're not
And
gonna
a
do
bank
it.
is a bet. It's a bet. That means that there's such a. And if you can't do that, then that means you might be gay and that you're not good with your. Sorry, let me stop.
Oh
Get her
God.
argument right
Exactly.
now.
We're getting an argument right now. Like it's going down. All right, we talking about it later.
So with it being, summertime is like here. Kids are out of school. People taking off work to do trips and stuff. What is y'all plans for the summer? Like, what was your favorite thing to do in the summer?
I think that with me, it was time. It was coming to Virginia. Like, I'm from DC, so I spent a lot of my summertime going across the bridge and stuff. I mean, living. No, I spend a lot of my summertime out here in Woodbridge. So, it was just fun coming out here, being able to see the people when I haven't seen them for so long.
So you chose coming from the city to be out here in Woodbridge?
You damn right, because I lived in DC. When you live in DC and you see that shit
But
every
in the
day, it's not
summertime?
as cool. No, it's not. It's summer. It's real. Like being on your same block. You in the same block. You know what I'm saying, with the same kids. So at the end of the day, we don't go nowhere else of leaving out them blocks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not allowed to go to another block. You go to another block, and it's a problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying, back then. So when it came down to certain things like that, it's like we were stuck on this one little block. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
okay.
we had fun and everything, but it was so much funner when it was time for me to go to Virginia and then come back with new things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
To
like where's she
communicate
been
again.
at?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
Right.
that's what I had fun
So then
with
when
me.
you got to Woodbridge, what did you like to do when you got
Man,
here?
I used to. My father my father and my stepmother it was mainly my stepmothers that got me to be out to be around people. Because now before I'm talking about when I moved out here, I knew everybody already because I was coming out here.
You used to come
Exactly.
out all the time. Okay.
So we used to go to sorry, mom, y'all, but I'm a snitch. So what my parents, my stepmom and them used to do is they used to have like little parties and stuff with their friends and stuff, drink, beer and stuff like that, had a little weed and stuff. They used to be having the music on, you know what they used to do? Send our asses to the back. You get what I'm saying? So
I think every parent did that.
So back then,
Ours was go the fuck upstairs.
Yeah. So when you get to each other, you like, all right. So everybody trying to figure out what we doing. We probably going downstairs trying to see what they doing. The next thing you know, they might call us down there and be like, hey, baby, come do this dance for me. You get what I'm saying? So that's the type of things that I used to enjoy doing when I used to come out here. Curry, I was so young when Curry and them, when I used to come, they used to always get on my ass because I wanted to hang with the bigger crowd. But that's all I knew. I didn't have nobody at my age, really. You know what I'm saying? So they used to get on my ass all the time because I was so fast. I was being so fast because I wanted to hang with the way they
wanted to sit outside with us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was like,
y'all wouldn't let her sit outside?
Man, I did. I had to. I did.
She had so much mouth, her ass ended up sitting out there with us because then nobody feel like arguing with her.
Exactly.
But she was younger.
Yeah.
We're 4 or 5 years younger than all of us. Because even I was the youngest one.
Yep.
Outside. So there was mostly everybody else was already older than me. And I'm already, how many years older than you? Like 3, 4?
Yeah. But at this time, it didn't feel like that.
But when you're younger, that age gap feels bigger.
Yeah.
Those 3, 4 years is a big difference.
Yes, it was.
Whereas I'm in 9th grade, your ass in 6th grade.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly what it was.
Or I'm in 11th grade and she not even in high school yet. She's still in middle school. You know what I mean?
All right, so she
in 8th grade and I'm in 11th.
It does make a difference when you
and everybody else is either a senior or already graduated is hanging out with us outside and she won't be with us.
Yeah. So I guess your favorite thing to do was to hang out too.
Yeah, we just sat outside and drank and I've always worked. So I would take my ass to work and I'd come down on the block and
Curry ass, right? I remember y'all, let me tell y'all, I remember this. Curry used to Curry was not, her mom was very, very hesitant with her doing too much. So she used to let Carrie come to my aunt's house. I don't know how that happened, but she was allowed to go there. So she used to come to the house or whatever, but her mom used to make her come back to come get her car. So she won't be riding around doing, extra stuff or whatever.
She didn't take the car first. She used to make me give Aunt Trisha the keys.
Yeah.
Until I got hip and made myself a key. And I would give her a key, but once her ass got high and went to sleep, we was out. And then once I got pulled over one time.
Oh, shit, y'all.
And they called my mama. I still don't, to this day, I don't understand how the police got my mama number.
Oh, wow.
I got pulled over and it was for something dumb. They tried to say they smelled weed and nobody was even smoking weed. It was literally a black and mild. And they told us to go home. We drove over and my mama was already outside. They had called my mama.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And ever since then, she came and took the car.
I was so young that I remember all of that. You know what I'm saying? Before Curry was my best friend, she was just a family friend. You know what I'm saying? So it was so funny. My cousin, she was my cousin's best friend. But it was so funny because Curry used to, she was always swindling the situation. She would always be like, she got to leave and she's on punishment. The next thing you know, I don't know, she cried herself back here. Yeah, and then she come back here and it's different rules that she had to do.
I was always making a deal.
So I'm like, oh my God.
I had to do 1 night or 1 or 2 days at home and then I was right back outside. I'm like, Mom, if you talk to Trisha and she tell you that I got to be inside and Trisha just tell her.
Exactly. Because my aunt was the one, you know what I'm saying? She was the one in the house that you always wanted to go to. I'm talking about, my dad used to I'm coming from DC, coming out here, and then my dad and them stopped past my Aunt Trisha house. He knew I ain't want to leave that motherfucker. I'm talking about, I used to get in trouble because he knew, and depending on if it's a lot of boys there before he left,
always a lot of boys.
It's, you're coming home with me. You know, it was times where I was able to stay because all the boys hadn't got there yet.
Or they were down the street
Yeah, they was
somewhere.
down the street somewhere or something. Yes.
So you saying what you saying? You always been hot in the ass.
Yes, I was,
Oh,
y'all. I
hell
was
yeah.
hot in the ass, y'all. I didn't know no damn bad. I just liked it I think that once I got that feeling, it was like, oh my God, I got a boyfriend. Everybody was my boyfriend. You're my boyfriend. And that was my thing, though. One thing about it, if you hit this booty, you was with me. So
Oh, God.
it's just what it was. And that
Okay.
I wasn't even the fucking
So,
girlfriend.
of course, I grew up on the highway, and of course, there's a pool, there's skating, there's bikes, and in the summertime, the shit was on. I lived in the corner, like the corner house in Sequoia, and my mom worked at home because she was did daycare or whatever, and my mom's whole thing was, as long as you're in the neighborhood and somebody's parent knew where you were, or we was at somebody's parent house,
Yeah.
we was good. So like, at 6 o'clock you go to the rec, and when the rec's over, you migrate to the park. Then the police come, you leave the park, and that's just where it was. I really wasn't, unless I was at the pool, I really wasn't a kid that liked to be outside because it was too damn hot. But when that sun went down, let's go. Like,
Right.
it's coming in the house 1 o'clock in the morning.
Right. That's how
but
we
you know,
were.
right,
That's how
but-
you start doing them parties, I see.
Right,
Oh,
but then
yeah.
but Ingrid live in the middle. Tracy, is Stacy over there? Yep, Stacy over there. Like, she here. Like, as long as a parent knew that where you was,
Yeah.
we was good. But then like, if I had to go out the house during the day, of course, the pool in Sequoia was lit. Like, we're lit. So from open to close, my mom would call the pool. Is Stacy up there? Yeah, she's still here. I'm about to send some lunch up there. Like, that's what it was. And then riding a bike, skating, and things like that. Things that kids, they don't do today.
At all.
That confuses the hell out of me.
They do nothing but the tech.
It's all about electronics and stuff.
Yeah.
Sitting in the
Yes.
house playing the game, social media, and I'm just
Right.
like, y'all don't go outside and ride a bike. Like,
Right.
I
did
used to
that in
have a
middle
bike.
School. I didn't do it in high school.
You did it. You didn't do it in high school.
No.
So
Once I got to high school, I was just.
so
getting
high
high.
school. By the time I was in high school, I had moved to Woodbridge, and I hated Woodbridge. I hated it with like everything
Right.
in me,
Right.
Because of the bullying and stuff that
Right.
that's for a whole nother show. But
Right.
when it got to the point that my mom said, I'm not gonna keep taking you back up this highway, I had to like find friends, and
Right.
then that's when I found the Chandys and the Kanishas and the Robins and all them, and then
Right.
I started to like it. And our summer still ended up in front of on my stoop, like
Right.
like drinking. My cousin will always get us a bottle. Drinking. I've never been a smoker, so
Right.
I didn't smoke. They smoked, and just chilling outside
At your house.
right at my house. But again, as I think about it, all the pools, the riding bikes, all that shit, like. Now that you say it, I'm thinking about it. All that shit seized.
Yeah.
Like
It was all middle school.
It was all middle school
Yeah.
and elementary.
Yeah,
High school was all
definitely.
the
High school-
house parties.
And
High
then,
school,
like-
you too worried about being outside and being grown.
And no,
We did
Not
parties.
you specifically,
Yeah,
like
high
being
school.
grown.
Around
but
when I was high
Yeah,
school,
but then-
it was
but
like,
then-
you
yeah.
outside doing other
Other
stuff.
stuff.
and then
Yeah.
and then
Not having fun.
and then the parties.
Well, we had fun,
But
but
then
know what I mean.
the parties that I went to down here just wasn't like the parties that I threw on the highway. So like the parties wasn't the same. It's like people down here went to parties just to fight. Like
no, I've been some house parties. I've been to plenty house
every
parties.
every house party that I went to in my high school career in Woodbridge ended up like
Right.
we going to fight.
Were they all like around the Potomac area? Like,
Yeah.
I went to,
Dumfries.
I,
And
went-
then
I went
to
to
be honest,
Potomac.
That's
and
that
I'm gonna
Dumfries
say-
shit.
So let me tell y'all,
you
and that's the
weren't doing that
difference.
shit on my side.
That's definitely true because me hanging with Dumfries people
Uh-huh.
with the parties and stuff was like that. When I started partying on that side of
Yeah.
town, it was all like
Parties.
Parties.
Like
Yeah.
they was in love. Like everybody
Yeah.
was partying and loving each other.
Nope.
I was like, woo,
Nope.
that's
We
my
did.
boyfriend.
I went to one party, so like that would be like the Hilton side, right?
Yes.
I went
Yes.
to one party and I'll never forget it. It was this girl who was bullying my middle sister, and I always you know me, I always tell people
I think I remember this.
my sister can do whatever the fuck she want because she my motherfucking sister.
Right.
And I'll come and I'll shut everything down, and that's what it's gonna be. And I walked in the party, and she was fucking with my sister, and nobody knew I was coming.
Yeah.
And then that was the one time I shut the party down. I beat her ass.
Where was the party? On my
Somewhere
side?
on your side, because
Oh, so you brought that bullshit over to
yeah,
us.
because my
okay.
sister went to school on that side. But other than that, like I cannot think of like a memory of a high school party that was like, damn, that party was lit.
I
Like,
think that the only high school party that I had that was lit was Tarsha's. Tarsha never had a problem at her parties, and she did a couple of parties.
oh, okay, yeah, she did.
Tarsha
She did.
And
She
she
did.
just didn't have no problem. Like, my aunt was never that problem anyway, because she'll tell you in a minute. I tell you one motherfucking thing, y'all come down here with this shit, you're getting the fuck up out of here. And she not even playing. She kick your ass out and call your mama and tell you that she kicked your ass out.
So yeah, like I guess my thing is now, what with like, all right, Kanisha, you have kids. So what are your kids doing? Like, what are your kids doing this summer?
Shit. They on the damn games.
Come to my
That's
house.
all they do. Yep, they would go to Curry House to go and play the game. Like, they, for real, I'm very structured too when it comes down to my
Strict?
kids. Yeah, I'm strict and
Mean?
structured though, because I don't
Mean?
play
She's
certain
strict.
things.
She
Yeah.
mean.
Yes, Curry.
That's why they come to my house.
Yeah, they always, because
They be like, man,
my
Curry,
thing to
try to
that
come
is,
over
you know
there.
what it is that being as though that I'm coming from a different background, I'm always trying to get stuff done, and I think that I'd be like, it's the cleaning for me. So
She
when
wants
the
them
kids
to clean
come-
up, sit
Yes.
down, and don't make any noise.
That's not
okay.
even
They,
real.
and they can't go
No.
outside too much
But
either.
they can't. The only thing that I don't, because every time I let my kids go out, they always got a fucking problem, and that's what I do not do. It's problems. And my thing today, my kids, they will lie. They will go outside, start some stuff, and one time a lady knocked on my door. Old lady, you know what I'm saying? She was just so nice. And you know what my kids did? They was very disrespectful around her. It was my kids.
My kids?
Yes, your kids. And they was all being
Ain't no
disrespectful,
damn way.
and I had to
I don't
address
believe you.
them in front of the lady.
But here's the thing, kids.
I don't believe you.
All right, so
I
you
ain't
do
playing.
know that kids are gonna be kids,
I don't give a
right?
fuck, but you're not about to come in here and go out here.
Right,
and
but
think
you
about
can't.
disrespecting
It's the
everybody.
summertime, so
Right.
you can't keep them all ball.
I can do
Like
what the hell I
you can't
want
keep
to.
them in the house, Kanisha.
How you gonna tell me what I can't do?
Because you can't do that. That's not even nice.
That's why they leave her house.
Yeah, they can go to the other people's house.
Okay, so-
well, they can't go to anybody's house. They can go to Curry house.
So
Right.
with people, so there's people out there now who have
I do
kids.
not play.
What are so now activities for them to do now? So now it's 2022.
Well, to be honest with
COVID,
you,
COVID's still here.
my kids go out. They go to different places. They go with other people. Go places like King. He went to what did he go to? Disney with his godmother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He was fine. He was a little bit mad because he wanted to do like a. He called me. So let me tell you. I have to talk about this story because it's real fucking extra. So King went out of town with his godmother. He came back. So when he came back, that first week that he came back from school to go to school, he wanted to go to a sleepover. So this was on a Friday. This was 2 weeks ago. He wanted to go to the sleepover. My thing to that is, you wanted to go to the sleepover, and the parents should have came to me a little bit ahead of time, because I don't even know who these people is. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what goes on in your house. You know what I'm saying? At least if you would have came to me on Monday and said, hey, I want to invite your son into, but mind you, it have to be an adult coming to me, not another child coming to me telling me that you want to stay the night at somebody else's house. That's not going to work for me. So he calls his dad, tells dad, you know. Yeah, he calls his dad.
I thought that shit was
his
hilarious.
dad's like, you know, coming with the phone, like, here, my dad, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what's up? He like, Kanisha, stop acting like a little bitch so he can go to the. I said, okay, bye. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't play this type of game.
So you don't let your kids spend the night over people's houses.
It's not that I don't, but if they come to me probably in a presentable way, then I probably would. But I think that
right now, like it's summertime, right? Kids want to go. Hey, y'all come stay this week at this house. Then we all gonna go to this house for the. You not with that?
I gotta be able to. I have to be able to understand what's going on, because I remember I used to let Ricardo and them stay up the street at DeMarcus' girlfriend's mom's house.
Yeah, that wasn't the right house for them to be staying at.
It wasn't, but it was. But
That's how my son got his little mm-mm.
So right, so
Wrong fucking house.
with that being said,
but he was our boy. He
Right.
was our
Give a
boy.
fuck. I don't give a fuck.
So
Sorry.
with that being said, it's 2022, y'all. Like, what's some things that kids can do now that that parents would feel like?
I
They-
mean,
they- like
I
it's-
think that it shouldn't be. I think that depending on what it is that they want to do, you know what I'm saying. They want to do something, and they come to us and they say, "Hey, I want
So
to do
should
X, Y,
so
and Z."
should they be encouraging the kids like, hey, there's a basketball camp, there's
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
there's
we
a
definitely
there's a
should.
there's a dance there's a
Yeah, we
dance school
should.
for the summer.
Yes.
I think that get them out the house because in this at this point all kids, like you said, they want to sleep till 1 or 2 o'clock, hop on the game, eat, and do that shit all over again. I think that we should be parents should be looking for activities for them to do.
But you know what? We don't have like stuff that we used to do. Like we used to go to the rec center. We used to go to the Chin Center. They used to have actually things to do for kids and make us want to do things in the
But you have to
summertime.
realize it's still COVID.
I mean, even with the COVID, I feel like there's still things that people can do without even like people. I mean, I still think it's thing, but people are still still doing everything. I mean, everything is back up for real, for real. Some people feel like that it's still closed in, but it's a lot of people that's out here and that's out here doing things.
Right.
And I feel like we are pushing like it's nothing that we really can't do.
Don't you have some information on
Yes. Yep,
a couple of programs?
So, our programs that I have going on out here. Sorry, y'all.
It's right there.
Hurry. So, I do have some programs for us out here. My cousin Kat, he also has a basketball camp in Woodbridge. It's going to be at the high school, Woodbridge High School, this summer. He said the camp dates are from June 27th to July 1st to July 11th to the 15th. Well, it's a lot of dates he has going on. So, I can post this flyer on our page.
Okay.
And just so if y'all need any of that information, I do have another.
So we'll post the flyer up on the Instagram and on the Facebook to give everybody that information for the basketball camp.
Yes, and then
Is it boys and girls?
This is, I think, just boys.
Or just boys?
Yeah.
Okay. It's boys.
Yep, that's just the boys.
Okay.
And then the girls, we got anything for the girls?
Yes, I do.
I know also while you're getting that information for the girls, Prince William County Schools is giving free summer school programs.
For the ones
I know
need-
that's not fun, but some kids need it, to get them ahead and things
caught
like
up.
that. So summer school is actually free this year. They have a program, and I'm pretty sure you can find that information on the Prince William County Schools website. And what you got
Yes.
for the girls?
And then the girls, they have Divine Inspirations, which is a dance team. When I tell y'all, Miss Caprice is the bomb. She is the bomb. I haven't seen anybody like her out here yet. It's dance camp from June 20th to August 12th. Potomac Mills Mall is where she located at. Reach out to her. We're gonna put that flyer there too, so y'all can do some things with y'all girls. When I tell you she's very creative, she's always doing activities. She has a summer program. After the summer program, she does things throughout the year to support her. If y'all have girls that's that you feel like it's not the shy or whatever the case, come and support them. Let them go watch those events. So
What's the name of the dance studio?
It is Divine Inspirations.
Divine Inspirations?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I seen that Prince William County is hiring for teenagers summer jobs like at the parks, at the pools,
Lifeguard
things
Get your sign.
things like that. So that's also something. They always want money. Let's teach them early. Get out there and start working.
Yeah, y'all, and I'm scared of if any of my kids had to go do lifeguards, I'm telling you, I'm the scariest mom ever. I do not want them to go to the pools at all because I think they're going to drown.
My
I am
goodness.
that person. I'm that mom, y'all.
And again, that's why the fuck they come to
They
my
go to
house.
Perry house. Yes, they do.
She be
I'm
tripping.
so scared of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all, it's stuff to do out here. we did reach out to Mario, the league out here with the football, but
what's that?
it
What,
is
PM
so y'all.
PME?
Yes, well, PME is what we know, but they do have another one. It's Spartans. I don't
Spartans.
know. Yeah, Spartans. I haven't got any information from Spartans, but I can reach out to my
And just
and
put it on
post
our
it up.
page.
Yeah, post it on our page and let y'all know what we got going on, what everybody got going on out here. Me personally, I want to bring that out here right fast. I am trying to bring in mentor young girls in the area, so I'll be posting that stuff up soon as possible.
Okay.
So now that we got them kids out the way.
Yes.
What about these grown adults?
Taking flights or no?
So like, is we traveling or nah? Like,
A little bit.
I'm
If the
traveling.
motherfucking flight prices will come down.
oh
Yes.
my god,
God.
the flights are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the flights is real live higher than the hotels.
I know, because we were supposed to be in Cabo at the end of next month, and that might not be happening. They want like $1,200 just for the flight.
And I ain't doing that.
The
Like,
damn resort ain't even that much.
You know what? I mean, check up now because I know Diamond's trying. Me and Diamond's about to go somewhere at the end around the week of my birthday. And she said that the first time she checked, it was high as I don't know what. She said, but then the prices went down.
I
after
see that they're coming down. Like,
Yeah.
I have like a little watch thing on it.
Well, I ain't canceled the resort yet.
I have a little watch thing I have on. I
When is
think
that?
is on Hopper or whatever, and
The
I
end
get
of
like
July?
the excuse me, I get like the little things. They going down, but it's not going down to the
Right.
part where I'm like, hey Carrie, book
Book
'em.
it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still not going down
Right.
like that much. So at this point, where
Might
I'm
be
at,
a lot of domestics.
right where I'm at, it's either domestics or stuff at home
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Or road trips.
or road trip.
Did you see that beach I sent you that's supposed to be in Maryland with the wild horses?
I seen that and said this shit ain't real.
It is. I looked it up. I sent you the pictures. I told you
Those
to
are real
Google the
pictures?
name. Yes. The TikTok, them girls was really at a beach in Maryland. It's right near going towards Delaware almost. And the water is not clear, but that shit blue. It's not brown.
That all right, that's true.
And it's
Yeah.
got wild horses. You know I'm all about the animals.
Hey, fuck
She
them
loves
horses.
animals.
Man, I almost
them
died on
horses.
the horse and motherfucking
You did
Costa Rica. My horse wanted to win the race and I wasn't trying to win. So, all right, so with that being said, we doing a little less traveling. Some people like, fuck it. I want to get out of there. I still want to
Puerto Rico. No,
I
is it
still
Puerto Rico?
want to
Yeah, Puerto Rico.
I still want to travel and things like that. So, any advice on people that's like traveling, or like any good hacks or tricks and stuff like that?
I don't know, but I think that people need to give us that because from the looks of things, I've been seeing a lot of people that's going out of here to these resorts and they are having like dying. Like, and honestly, I just was.
Who's dying?
I swear to God, I'll send y'all.
I ain't heard that part.
Right.
It was family. I mean, some people somewhere over. I don't want to say that it was in Bahamas, and they was in a resort, and whatever happened at the resort where it causes them from death. So I don't know if it was something they
No.
ate or something like that. I don't know what it was they trying to figure out, but it's like this ain't the first time. It's another family. A couple of months ago. No, matter of fact, it was last year, the end of last year. It was a couple of families that stayed at a resort. I know y'all don't remember. Y'all have to remember that.
Yeah, it was in Dominican.
Dominican. Yeah, and they
Oh,
started.
That was like a
they was-
year
Yeah,
ago.
like Reggie was there when
No,
that shit
yeah,
happened.
but it's still happening. Like stuff is still happening. I've been seeing but they don't talk too much about that. And those are things that I think that we should.
I mean,
because
I just feel
things
like
can happen.
again,
but
like I always,
happen
I
everywhere.
tell people exactly. I tell people we can leave out of this studio and some shit pop off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's
gonna
gonna
pop
be
back,
it's
though.
right. It's gonna be shit everywhere you go. As far as the traveling wise, I think that everybody should have a passport. Everybody. If you don't have a passport, go get one ASAP.
Right.
Like we need to
I
take.
need one.
I prefer.
People wait till it's a trip coming up
Right,
and then
right.
want to hurry up and try to figure out how to
and
get one. Just
expedite
get
it and
Just
all that.
get
Like,
it.
no, just if you get it now,
I think that with me, why I have not got one, and I'm telling y'all I have not got it because I think that I'm just lazy when it comes down to stuff. I forget.
see you
things
tripping. Like
and
so, like
stuff.
right now.
But I still go. I can
But that's
still
why
make
every
it
time we
there,
about to
y'all.
plan something, you like, well, I need a passport. Yes,
No,
bitch.
the fuck. That's not even the truth.
Right, but 'cause here's
this
the
is
thing.
the money for
Right,
me.
like, so, like, so, like, but, like,
I'm
right
fine.
now, but look, here's the
But
thing.
there's payment
But
plans.
no, like honestly, I'll
Like
be
we're
good,
going
but
to
sometimes
Bali
I'll be
in
happy.
April.
No, it's
And
not.
there's
That's not the
payments.
problem. I think that with me, I'm just I can.
Some
still
people,
go. It's just
some
how
people,
it
it's not
is.
important. But
Yeah.
for me,
Fuck
I
that.
wanna see I wanna see how like the different
Yeah.
cultures.
Yeah.
Like, I
I
wanna
done
see,
been different places,
I
but I
wanna
wanna
see
keep
all that.
going.
And I tell people all the time.
She about to be
I'll-
asking me what I'm doing for my birthday. Where you think it'll be?
I'm quick to go out of the
We're not gonna go
country,
there. Let me-
but I
let me
haven't been
talk
a lot of
about that yet.
I haven't been to a lot of
Talk about that
stateside
later.
places, and like
Yeah.
I be thinking like, damn, Stacey, like you ain't been like pretty
Right.
much to no state almost besides like.
But you
just
won't
the
go to
surrounding-
California.
But California's out for me.
Why?
Because my mama told me don't go there. I don't give a fuck if it was 20 years
Say
ago.
why?
Because she told me that the ground opens there, and we don't go places where the ground opens.
Because they have earthquakes.
Dude, clearly
She
noted,
won't
Mom.
go.
Got it. Never going. I don't give a fuck who you
She knows
are.
she paid.
I don't care if you're paying me
will
to
not
go.
go.
You can I'm not going. My mom told me don't go. I'm not fucking with it. Next. And that's like, there's nothing else to it. Like, I don't care. I've been offered like,
We gotta go to New Orleans though.
yeah, my niece just came from New Orleans and she said the
Yes.
shit is lit. Like, I do want to go there.
I would
So,
love to go there.
Yeah.
but she also said it's hot as fuck.
Yeah,
so
because it's summertime. I don't
yeah,
want to go in the
so, like,
summertime because it's hot as hell.
I think that also with traveling, like I'm an overpacker. Like I'm pulling up with like 3-piece luggage sets full
Yep.
and with a carry on. Like, come on, Carrie, let's go. And
Both
she,
of us.
Like she like, all right, help me out, bitch. I can't
got
help
one
you. I
whole
gotta help me.
suitcase just for shoes.
Right. So, I learned, I learned a lot of stuff on TikTok, y'all. Like a lot of stuff. So I went and got these bags from the dollar store, and they're like the vacuum bags.
Yeah.
But where you gonna get a vacuum bag after you open it in the fucking resort to come
Come
home?
with a pump. Get the one like I have that comes with the pump.
So the ones from the dollar store,
You gotta use a vacuum.
you just like hug it, and it takes all the air out, and they only $1.
Oh.
And they come in like different sizes.
I have the ones that came in different sizes. It came in a box. And It was
Uh-huh.
like 30 of them, but it came with a pump.
Right, but you still gotta take that pump.
The pump light.
It doesn't matter. I need that pump. That little pump area is still space for a shoe or something. You know the way I pack.
That's
Yeah,
your
I
big
think-
ass shoe.
Exactly. But
Yeah, I think I pack
those
different.
are. I think the way you pack, people should be like very
Yeah.
mindful. I can give.
I
the
roll
gr-
my shit up
I
and
can
still
give-
have a whole suitcase.
I can give great advice, but am I gonna follow it? Probably
Right.
not. But I'm gonna tell y'all. Make sure that when you like pack, you roll your stuff up as small
Yeah.
as possible. They say that you only need to take necessities. My necessities is 3 bathing suits a day. Might not be the same as yours,
Right.
but I have to have at least 3. Like I need options. Rolling your stuff up, the vacuum bags. I even seen somebody on TikTok take a pillow that you're supposed to like to sleep on the airplane and took the stuffing out and put clothes in it. That's where she put her undergarments at.
Why?
Because she needed more fucking space, Carrie. Like she needed more space.
But what I'm saying is, and she wore it on the plane with her drawers in it?
She had, so it was a pillow and it had like an
I
outer
understand
joint.
what it was.
Right.
But did she then put that pillow full of drawers into her suitcase still?
No, she carried
wore
it
on her neck?
Yes, like
Okay, that's what I was asking.
yes.
Okay.
And I was like,
Wow.
hey, that was some creative ass shit.
That's different.
Hey, that was
Yeah.
definitely creative because that's some shit I need.
Different.
Like,
Y'all see, I'm not that type of person. When I go
I feel like you
somewhere,
take the
always-
bare
But you-
minimum.
Yeah, because I also want to go shopping. I like to
See,
go
now,
to
I'm
different
not going-
places to see other things.
See, that's
and get
one
other
thing
things.
I'm
Like,
not
Yeah, we
doing.
I
don't go
want to go have
shopping.
fun and I want to shop.
I don't. I'm not with shopping.
We don't
I
shop, we
like-
excursion.
You know why?
Yeah, I
Because
like
I
both.
already have 3 bags.
Right, right.
Hey, I went to Vegas.
I don't have room to bring all this
I
shit back.
went to fucking Vegas and was. Everybody say Vegas is lit and Vegas is that. Vegas is fucking trash to me. I probably never go back.
I think it may be the time because I only did one time and it was kind of a little bit such. I did have fun.
They
but it
said
could've
it's
been
hot
better.
in Vegas. I was fucking freezing.
I was cold
I
as
went to
shit.
Adidas and bought a sweatsuit.
Yes.
Like
I was
you
cold
buy-
as
I
shit.
just feel like
I'm buying a sweatsuit
and then
in May.
sometimes trips are what you make them. Sometimes
Yeah.
it depends on what time you go with. Sometimes
where
it
you-
depends
who-
on
who
who
you
you
go
go
with.
with.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I went and it was cold. So and
But
then
y'all did a lot of shopping, and I think that that's
only
why you
did-
didn't
I only
enjoy
did-
it.
I only
It wasn't
did-
your type of trip.
I only did shopping because it was nothing else to do.
There was.
There was no pool. Everybody said go to a pool party. There was no
Well,
pool
y'all
parties.
went the wrong. That goes back to my first
It was
comment.
Memorial Day weekend.
How was there no pool parties?
I swear on everything I love, there was, and it was kind of like, it was still COVID, was real serious.
Again, it was so it's the time.
You
It
could
was your
be
timing.
absolutely right
I
about
feel
that.
like you should give Vegas a second shot. I
Man,
had fun, and I went
had
with
to
your
go-
sister.
I had to go buy another suitcase because I bought so much shit. Like, I was like, man, I'm never coming back here. Like, this shit is whack. Never. I'm more of a jump off the cliff type bitch. Like, yeah, let's do
So
it.
how about what y'all do with y'all banking situations? You pulling cash out and taking it with you. You gotta sometimes you gotta report to your bank that you're going out of the country, or even if you're traveling far, you gotta.
Yeah, I
report
need
it.
both. I need my
I try to do
cards
both.
and I need
Yeah,
some
right.
extra money on my
I
card.
bring a spare like major credit card. I bring my debit card, or whichever, a couple of my debit cards. We move money around.
Right.
Of course, your ID, your passport, if it's international, and I definitely bring at least like $200-300 in cash alone.
Yep.
Depending, even if you're going to especially if you're going to all inclusive, because then I'm using that in tips.
Yeah. Well, that's usually what we do.
Right.
Because then the more you tip them, the more they love you and they
Yes,
remember
the
you.
stronger your drinks are.
I was in motherfucking Cancun, and the lady was like, where'd you get that from? You gotta go to the special bar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is that? I'm drinking Remy. She said, they told me they didn't have no Remy. You gotta go to the special
gotta
bar.
tip 'em.
And you gotta bring that tip money. Like,
Right.
Yeah, I think that when I go, that when y'all took me out of town for, where did we go? Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach.
Yeah, I'm trying
Y'all,
to.
I got so fucking drunk, y'all. I don't know what happened, but I
Girl.
was drunk as shit. I had the best time. Now, that is a little chill, little
Yeah, I'm
trip
trying
that
to.
we
I'm
had.
trying to go.
They
Once
need
I'm
better hotels down there.
Oh, I found one.
You did?
I found one. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm
then
trying to
I'm
go.
ready.
I'm trying to go like
an easy
in
one.
the July once I'm clear because
I live.
this Cabo
Yeah, once
that motherfucking 1,200 is not looking good for me. Like I'm not paying 1,200. I've already been to Cabo. That's one. And I'm
How
not.
long you going?
Just for the weekend. I think we're leaving on Friday and we're coming back on Monday.
But
Where you
that's
go-
the third weekend.
where you
we talking
going?
about the end.
The 22nd of
The
July.
28th.
Oh yeah, where you going?
Mine's is the 22nd of July.
I know, but we're talking
At
about the
the
28th.
end.
That's when we
Where
were
you
supposed
going?
to go.
We're going to Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's like a second home for me. I fucking love Puerto Rico. I've
never
I've
went.
been
Yeah,
I've been
fun.
there by myself. I've been there with groups. I've been there like I think like to me Puerto Rico is the new Miami. Like everybody's like pressed to go to Miami this, Miami that. And now they finally realizing that you don't need a passport to go to Puerto Rico. So now they want to go where the water's clear.
Right.
Like, oh, so now we're going to Puerto Rico.
Right.
But in the next, I'm telling y'all, Stacey said it now, the next popping place that people going to be going to is the Bahamas.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
there
because they're
too.
going to realize they can take a,
You
a,
can,
bu-
you
a
can, that
motherfucking
you
boat.
can go to Miami,
Yep.
chill in Miami, and then take a boat
Yep.
to the Bahamas,
Bahamas.
and two
Yeah,
different
that's what I
trips.
did. But my
Yeah.
thing to that was I did not. The experience that I did have was good. But
For
the only
where?
thing for Bahamas. But the only thing about it is that when I as we was riding through the streets, it was like it was different for me because everything at that time was shut down. They had a
Oh.
big storm there where
Oh,
they had
okay.
messed up everything, so it didn't look as pretty as it could have.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was still cool. You know, it was still like a experience and stuff. Because the beach itself is so beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but other than that, I didn't really get that experience. Like I wanted, I'm very fun when I'm out of town with my girls. Like I might, show you some boobs or something. You know what I mean?
You
I'm
do that
different.
Do that on FaceTime.
I'm
So-
like, I'm a friend one.
When I go out of town, I like to like experience like the travel stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then I don't know, I'm like a magnet to hood people. And
Yes, that's
I always go to the hood. Like
Yes,
I
that's
want to see
me.
what their hood is, and people are like that's too dangerous. I'm thinking like I'm not a person who's afraid to die, so my thing is always if it was meant for me to go, I'm just gonna go. But I just want to experience like their hood and like, but I'm also experiencing the culture stuff too. So
Right.
I don't see like I'm just going for the hood stuff.
The
You know?
thirsty ass.
I'm just not going for the hood stuff
over here like,
and stuff like that. So, I mean, everybody has a different preference on what they do when they go out of town. Mm-hmm. So other than travel, and other than
You
the
doing a
kids,
cookout this year?
I want to do another cookout. Last year, y'all, I had an official ass cookout for my mama, and Me and my sister spent a lot of money, but it was very, very, very well worth it. And we had the time of our life. And I think if I do a cookout this year, it's going to be, I'll provide majority of the stuff, but I would like everybody to bring a dish.
Yeah.
But then, with bringing a dish.
Hoo-hoo. Everybody can't bring a dish.
Exactly. Like let's talk about cookout etiquette.
Yeah.
Like, if you know you can't cook,
Don't volunteer to bring a fucking
don't
dish.
volunteer to bring a dish. Bring ice. Bring chips.
Or bring some pre-made sandwiches from like Wegmans or
Bring a
Subway or
bottle.
something.
No,
bring liquor.
Like always,
Liquor.
if you can't cook, your dish should always be
Liquor.
Because that's gonna go
Right.
no matter what. It's gonna go. And don't buy that small ass, personal ass bottle. No, we need fifths or better.
Or a bottle of wine. This is not a wine event.
Exactly. Like I hate when people come to the cookout and be like, well, they'll call and say, what you want me to bring? And you say, well, bring this, we might need this, and then you show up empty handed anyway.
Or
what
not.
the fuck you asked me for? Like, don't come empty. And I always try to bring something. Even if it's just some chips that niggas not gonna eat because it's chips, I still
Don't
feel
matter,
like I still feel like
I realize that chips don't never get ate.
they don't.
The chips don't never get ate.
They
Unless
don't.
it's kids.
Yes.
Then you got the little bags of chips. Then you got that'll get ate if
Yes.
it's kids there. If it's an adult cookout, don't even bring the fucking chips.
Yeah, I think that
There might be, unless you got like a
desserts or
salsa,
something.
Yeah.
like a chips and salsa. I think that's the only time chips really get eaten. But like regular ass barbecue sour cream, ain't no adults eating that shit.
Yeah.
No.
No.
So what is something else that you can bring to a cookout if you're not a cooker or
Desserts,
Yeah.
sodas, waters.
But do
Bring
I?
some
But you gotta,
cupcakes.
but hold on, time's out. It can't just be. Don't just come with a fucking one little thing of fucking waters.
Right.
It's not gonna work. Bring a
Bring
couple
a
of
case.
them. Yeah, and a couple of different types of sodas. And
Yeah,
like a juice
exactly,
too. Like
exactly.
get different things so you can be.
And what's that shit
yeah,
called?
because they spend a lot of money. But
Lightning. What's the shit? the off-brand shit.
Like the colas.
Yes.
yeah, we
The
not doing
colas,
that.
the
We not
lemon
doing that.
lime.
We don't even.
No,
we don't
I need
even
a
have none of
Sprite.
that.
I need a Pepsi. I need
Dr. Perky.
exactly like people
Oh
be
my
knowing.
God.
People know
Know
what they
what the fuck they
what they
get
be
from.
doing.
Yeah.
I think that if you
It's
can't
like
cook,
too much.
you should definitely like Kanisha said, you should always go to sodas.
Yes.
You can always, like Carrie said, go to liquor.
And go to desserts.
You can always. It's never. You
Yeah.
never have too many napkins.
Yeah.
Paper towels and stuff.
Forks and paper.
wet ones.
Oh yeah, wipes.
Clorox wipes. And see, if all the stuff I wish I would have like had other people do because that's just stuff
Oh,
that's
you do
that
extra.
yourself.
Because I
Ice,
do
liquor.
Ice is definitely a
Stuff
good thing
that's
because
good from the
people
store.
kept asking me what, and I kept saying ice,
Yeah.
and you would think that I didn't need it. I went to Sam's that morning and bought like 20 things
Yeah.
of the 20-pound
But we
ice.
used a lot of it. You had it on the dessert tray.
Yeah,
Dessert
so
table.
I'm a little extra. I'm different from everybody. I'm doing everything:
Yes,
desserts,
she is.
appetizers,
Yes.
sodas, everything. But that's just me.
Even
But
the
just
cold table had ice on
yeah,
it.
and then I think that people be mindful if your ass can't cook, or if you think you can cook, but
No,
you can't.
there's no such
so
thing
what?
as a
So what?
thing.
So what happens with the people who think they can cook, but
They
you-
don't get their food eaten.
no. So what do you tell them? You just leave it there. So
Tell them take it back home with them.
But that's
Are we
fucked
on-
up. That's fucked up.
Are we
Y'all,
what?
is everybody on live? Are we on Instagram? Is it good? I mean, is that Instagram moving over there? Because I wanted to say something. Because we had a friend that we had a cookout for. I want to tell your name too.
Don't say nobody's name.
No, because we all laughed about it. It was funny as
Put
hell.
the fire
Like,
emoji in the
put the
chat
fire-
if you
yeah,
know this was you.
You know it was you.
What happened?
So we had a cookout, and I ain't gonna say what cookout was that. And somebody made some motherfucking potato salad. I think it was potato salad. Was it potato?
Oh,
no, not the potato salad. It was
wasn't.
macaroni and cheese. Oh man,
I don't remember that. I wasn't there.
Yeah,
There's been a few instances. It was one instance with a different dish. It was one instance with macaroni and cheese. Motherfucker, it was one instance with you, and you did it to be funny.
Oh yeah. Oh, so let me tell you something. If I
And
don't
she can
feel,
cook.
Hey,
This bitch can cook.
If I don't feel like cooking, I'm gonna fuck
When
the
she
dish
made that
up.
soupy ass potato salad that one
if
year. You
I
don't
don't-
remember?
if
And everybody
I-
was like, Stacey made this? Yep.
If
She
I
played,
don't
and don't-
feel like cooking, and I'm telling the world, so here it goes. If I don't feel like cooking, and you say, "Well, Stacey, can you bring this?" And I'm like, "I really don't want to. Can I get something else?" And you say, "Well, please." I'm telling. My first answer was the true answer. I don't feel like it, but you want me to make it. I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna make it so that you'll never fucking ask me again.
Yeah.
I told
She
you I didn't
petty.
want to make
I'm
it.
gonna tell y'all, she
And
petty
look,
natty.
so Carrie knew that that's what it was, and I made the potato salad look like it was
Man,
soup.
that shit was
It
watery
It
as
looked
fuck.
like loaded potato soup from Panera Bread.
It did.
You know
It
you
did.
was wrong.
It looked like loaded baked potato soup, and it was potato salad. And everybody, Stacy made this, and I just sat there and shook my head. Said that bitch did that shit, so did nobody ask her again? She ain't made potato salad since. Who did? Me. They keep going to me now.
Right, because here's the thing. And when you have a group of friends and stuff, and when you have a group of friends who everybody can cook, or some can cook and some can't, they always give the shit that to the cooks that got a lot of cutting up,
Yeah.
a lot of chopping.
Oh, no, I
My
put people to
motherfucking
work.
hands hurt too, bitch. Like, no, I'm not gonna keep making this same ass dish because that shit take time. Y'all niggas getting easy
I'll make
dishes.
it if you pay me.
and I'm not trying.
KD's underscore eats.
I'm not
with
trying to do
Z's.
that. That's
If
not.
you need to bring a dish to your damn cookout
Yes.
and you can't cook, hit me up.
Call
I
my
got
best
you.
friend. She got it.
I will make it for
Hey,
you.
I'm
You gotta
gonna
run me
tell
some
you.
money though.
Hey, I be paying her too, cause I think
Yeah.
you paid for one of my. I mean, I did some of your dishes from Thanksgiving, cause I didn't want to cook no damn thing.
I run Thanksgiving
I said,
specials.
ooh.
Sometimes Christmas, depending on if I'm
That's
in
right,
town. Yep.
Okay.
I
so
got
then,
you.
When you, all right,
About
so
to start
you,
running them drink specials for summertime cookouts
hell
too.
yeah.
Them pouches.
Yep.
About to start putting my punches in
Fire.
pouches.
Ooh,
All summer.
So
Coming soon.
the next thing you go from the cookout, you at the cookout, everybody chilling, but it's always one person who stink. Like it's always one. Like
Sometimes
like
it's
they like
more than one.
true. Like you like they ain't put enough deodorant on, or like they
But
just
outside
musty.
musty.
Like what are some things that you do in the summertime to make
So many
sure
things.
that you don't that you do in the summertime that you don't do in the wintertime?
I think the only thing that I don't do in the summertime that I do in the wintertime, or however you want to put that, is shave. I don't shave my legs a lot in the
wintertime.
I don't think
You get what I'm
shaving
saying?
is hygiene though.
No, that's not.
I mean, but that's as far
That's
as
not
it's
like
different.
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that's
as
different.
far as
'Cause
like
everything else should be
cleanliness.
the same. Like anything with cleanliness,
You don't
should
take
be the
extra
same.
steps when because like for instance in the wintertime you're not going to an outside event. There's no cookouts obviously in the wintertime.
Right.
So you're not gonna be outside. You don't have to prepare to be outside in the heat. You know what I mean? You don't put on like extra like powder or
Oh
anything
no! See,
under.
I've never been like honestly. I think that a lot of people that have a lot of what I'm saying, like meat
You're
and
smaller,
stuff.
so you
Yeah.
don't care. So you don't have
Honestly,
to do
we
anything
don't
extra.
to be honest, like once you get in that
You don't
shower and
you don't
brush
perspire.
yourself,
You don't perspire like extra.
no, I think if anything we do, we probably put on some sunscreen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different than what it is.
Okay,
than
so
that.
small bitches don't have to make preparations in the
Yeah,
summertime.
because I swear, I'm telling you, I never had to be like, only thing that I will do extra if I'm
Right.
hot as shit and I'm already out and I've been running around, I'll do extra showers. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
that's right.
But that's it. You know
But
what I'm
to
saying?
prepare to go outside, you don't do nothing different.
No, I'm gonna get
Oh.
showered. I'm gonna get dressed. Make sure everything is the same before I step out. So
Right.
then I don't have to do no
Right.
extra stuff. Like I have seen somebody that have to walk around with deodorant though. You know,
Well,
what
I
I
don't
mean?
walk around.
Not with
I
you,
do
but I
keep
know
it in the
somebody
car.
that
I know
have.
that. I know, but I'm just saying, like, for me being a bigger person, I'm a sweat. I'm gonna get hot. So like, and even still, with me having my breast reduction, I still have to put deodorant underneath my breasts because
Right.
that's a crease. It's almost like an armpit. It's another armpit. I have other stuff that I put in between the creases of my thighs, like not
Right.
on your
Okay.
coochie, but
Right.
next to it where that
Okay.
little coochie pit is on the side. Coochie pit. I don't know what the fuck are they called?
I don't know, but
Coochie pits.
Hey, but I know what you're talking about.
Right, you got to put stuff there on them two creases so you don't get sweaty there.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, because
didn't have
you're
to go through
smaller,
that.
so you don't have those.
But when I was
creases.
thicker though, I still don't
You
remember. I
didn't?
did. To be honest with you, I didn't go nowhere when I started gaining the weight. I wasn't going nowhere.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well, there's
so
things that
for-
you gotta do.
I guess
Obviously,
for
your
me-
deodorant that put a little bit in between your cleavage.
in the like the
I
feminine
don't
spray.
sweat
Yeah.
like
I
that.
There's
would.
panty spray because obviously you're not putting nothing on your coochie, but you can spray the outside of your panties.
Oh.
It's called panty spray.
Oh, I never knew
Yeah,
about that.
they have it.
No,
Like
y'all.
Honey Pot makes some.
I did not
It's
know.
all
Only
natural.
thing I know is that
Yeah.
when I get hot and I start feeling like I'm a little sweaty, it's time for me to get another shower. You
Right.
know
Well,
what I'm
that's
saying?
a
Yeah, so
given.
I-
But we're
yeah,
just saying, like, you had a
automatically-
cookout at somebody else's house. You're not going to be able to. You going to go all the way home and take a shower and come back out, or you?
No,
just,
but I'm just
like
gonna go home
sometimes,
and
like
just not
if
go back
if
and
I
leave,
get too
you know
hot
what
and I've been
I mean?
outside, okay, I'm ready to go home because I
Yeah.
gotta go take a shower.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So-
if my house is right there, if I'm at home and I've been outside like with the
Yeah.
kids or something, I'm going outside to take a shower and I
Yeah,
might
but if
come
you
back
had
out.
some, like, for instance, if one of y'all lived far away and I came to your house for a cookout and it was like 3 hours away or whatever, I will pack up things the way I know if I get uncomfortable, I'll get a
Right.
shower to get
Okay.
Okay.
a different
I
sense. Yeah.
tried to like. People always tell me I already wear a lot of deodorant, but in high school
You do like 15 strokes
and
per arm.
it's literally 15, and I count as even like in the winter, summer, I count it because in high school people had underarm problems, and I always sometimes thought it was me, and to avoid that, I made sure I took showers and I put 15 strokes of deodorant on each
Yeah.
arm, and I buy deodorant 4 at a time. I don't care what you think of me, whatever. So
Yeah.
in the summertime, I do boost it to 20. I'm not gonna lie to
Yeah.
you. I do. If I had like, I take the cooling powder, and I put it in my hands and like do like the patty cake.
Yeah.
And then like just press against like my inner thighs.
Yep.
Not to the point that you can see, well, damn bitch, they
Yeah, I
keep
see what you're
ashy,
saying.
but like just the
Right.
Let you know, like, some
I
powder.
have it, and then
Right.
I'm a bigger girl, so I have back rolls, and I do the same thing with my back rolls because, like Carrie said, like if you have creases.
Yeah, it's damn near like another armpit.
It's damn like another armpit.
Okay.
And then of course I do the under the boob thing like Carrie
Yep.
said. And then I also do like the feminine spray. I'll just like use the feminine spray like a body spray and just like and that's just it.
See, I don't like the body sprays. I'm more of a perfume girl, but what I will do, because it's summertime, is I'll layer my perfume with an oil, especially if I know I'm going to be outside, because body oils will last longer.
True.
And I'll put on my body oils after I put on my lotion, and I'm going back with the oils, or even mix some of the body oil into the lotion, and you get that scent all over you, and then you find a matching perfume that'll blend with that oil, and psh, 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 and you got a
Ooh,
perfume. I hate body sprays because they always tend to be like too much. They got too much kick to them. If you spray too much of the body spray. And then also one more tip: if you're white, they have hair stuff to refresh your hair. So like y'all use like different oils and products in your hair, so you don't necessarily have this problem. But like in summertime, if I'm outside too long, my hair will start to smell like outside. And so there's actual like hair refreshers that you can spray.
Oh.
There's even wipes that I found last year to refresh your hair so your hair don't smell like outside. All that.
I know
'Cause I'm
people
not
who
somebody
put-
you
I
know
know
I'm
people
big
who
on smell
spray.
goods.
I know people who spray their hair with Bath and Body Works, but I'm gonna leave that one alone because they told me I can't give names, but they spray their hair with Bath
Y'all,
and Body Works.
it's about time for us to go.
Now there's one more
One-
topic
one
that I
more.
feel like they need to take. We need to. Yep.
Okay, Carrie,
What
start.
you gonna do? One last topic and then we gone. So,
Go ahead.
oh, you gonna put it on me?
Yes.
All right. So you know how they got people get single for the summer and then they're like cuffing season for the winter. How accurate is that? How y'all moving?
I'm married. Don't ask me.
Before
Okay.
you were married, bitch, obviously.
Before you was married.
Hey, I was a whole pimp. So I ain't even gonna hold y'all.
So do you find
Happen.
that you in your
Nah.
life, obviously you're married now?
Yeah,
like,
but no, I think that's
is that
a mistake.
accurate? Is
No.
that something that women do, or is it just like a social media?
So
I think
term?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Or is it a
depen-
men thing?
I think it depends on the girl. Like, because for me, I'm not a girl who's gonna jump dick to dick. I'm not fucking 4 niggas at the same time. Like, so you being single, what does that have to do with like?
Yeah.
Why do I have to get why do I have to go single
Why do I
for
gotta
the
be
su-
single
for
for
the
the summer?
summertime? Like,
I think it's more along the lines of like when people are in relationships, they don't know how to be in a healthy relationship that has boundaries, and they can
Right.
go out and be outside with their friends and have fun without their boyfriend or girlfriend thinking that they're doing something wrong. There's just trust issues and no boundaries. You know what
But
I
I
mean?
think that-
it's not a healthy relationship from the jump.
But I think that what y'all saying.
so.
is
You rather
different.
be single for the summer?
No, I think that when you say that term, being single in the summer and stuff like that, I think that
You get
applies-
home, but you get
no, that
home in
only
the summer.
applies to men that actually does that, where they look for women just to sleep with in the wintertime because they want comfort. They want comfort for the winter, and then they do that in the summer. Like for the summertime, that
You don't
means
think
you
women
ain't
are
done
guilty of
all.
that at all?
I mean, yeah, I think so, but I think that women we have a little bit different type of standards. We want to be able to love. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what
I
it
just
is.
don't.
We do
Alright,
have
so
some hoes.
my
but-
my whole thing is there's stormy nights in the summer.
yeah.
There's lonely nights in summer because you can't be
Not outside,
But you
7 days a week.
outside in the storm, girl. In the storm, I'm trying to tell you, you cross that bridge, girl. I'm gonna tell you what that storm looked like. It looked like you on the block.
So I just
in
don't
the
feel like-
motherfucking building.
I don't-
in the building, not outside. But the storm is still
I
outside.
don't feel like getting.
That's what it
I don't feel like getting single for the summer is necessary. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna do. If I want to do me, I'm gonna do me regardless.
Yeah.
Like
But
you know.
this is somebody.
But
that,
then I
that
also
has no boyfriend ever. She
right.
says.
So, but it's funny because I had someone tell me maybe about 2 weeks ago. I'm chilling for the summer. I'm chilling for the summer. Contact me in 6 months.
What?
I looked at the motherfucking phone and said, nigga, you got me
Oh,
fucked
now you're
up.
blocked.
It's always her.
Like you, and then
Yeah.
Carrie
Always
always
her.
tell me I don't know how to talk to people, but I looked at the phone and said, nigga, you got me fucked up. This will be our last
No, I
conversation.
tell you, you don't know how to talk to people when you want something.
No, so I told him that this is our last conversation. Like, what the 6 months? What does that have to do with anything? And he says it's the summertime. I'm about to but be living my life. And I said, so you not living your life now?
Hold on, one more thing, y'all. I'm gonna be on Bobby's show on Saturday, y'all. I want y'all to know that. Ain't that right? So make sure y'all tune in then too.
So Carrie, so how do you feel about it? Like, you feel like
I've never had an instance where the season changing had anything to do with my relationship changing. I've
Yeah,
never
I
had
don't
that
think so.
instance.
yeah, I think
It's
I
been
think it's
like,
dumb.
I've never been with somebody and then all of a sudden it started to get warm outside and they start acting funny. Like, I feel like that's childish as fuck.
Yeah, I think that's
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
I've never had that happen.
Me neither.
I would have been pissed. Like, that's some shit that gets you
Yeah, he
stuff
had
that I can't say on air.
he
Stuff
had
happens.
He had the wrong
To
one,
people.
and now that's why he be on my line. Why you acting funny? Because you said 6 months. It ain't 6 months. Like,
There you go.
6
Update.
months is done.
All right, y'all.
But y'all, this was nice talking to y'all. I hope
Yes.
y'all are prepared for this summer.
3 bitches are off the block.
bye. See
And
y'all.
we'll see you guys at the
Check
same
me
time.
out Saturday. This, that, in the third. Bye bye.